Now I'm going to go over the spider. This is going to be the final video. I'm going to go over the spider and show you it, explain the things that I've did, explain the things that I done did, explain the things that I've done, and, well, let's just get to it, right? This big mamma jam is the spider. This poor little sap. There's a HeroClix guy thrown in there just to show scale. If you look, he's barely the same height as the head. Okay. Excuse me. This is the current setup, the current look. This is what I'm entering into Craft War. Even though I know I have another month to do stuff, I've got this done. See the piles and piles of web victims. It's got them everywhere. I've lined the web victims with eggs so that the little spiders have something to munch on when they're born. The eggs are fairly encircled by webbing because this is this mega spider's lair. Webbed victims abound all around, all around. Let's stop right here. The back end of the spider is decorated with, I can't even remember how many eggs. But each egg on the spider and on the base was individually made with Crayola air dry clay. Each and every one. Now, I know some spiders carry their young on their backs. They carry their unhatched eggs on their backs, and that's why I put that there. This is a good shot of the hair. This matted, thatchy, just nasty looking hair stuff is actually made with what I'm going to be calling a hair paste. All it is very similar to the recipe for the texture paste, the modeling paste, except that I used a little bit less of the thickening agent, or a lot bit less of the thickening agent, and what I did was I took some twine and just snipped it up to bits and mixed it in, painted it on to get that, nasty look. If you look here on the back, there's a little bit of a mohawk right along here. I hardened all the hair. So you could, if you don't take care, you might even hurt yourself touching the hair because everything is nice and hard and sturdy. But the back right here was just, a little bit of texture paste mixed very thickly so that I can use it as sort of a mortar, and just snip some twine, placed it, and just placed it in overlapping rows. The hair or fur on the head was made the exact same way. Each sort of grouping of hair was placed individually and spread out and done up. The hardening process for the twine was just layers of PVA brushed in. And I brushed it in fairly roughly and fairly thickly so that I could get little separations here and there, just to make it look a little less neat, because it was looking too neat for a giant monstrous creature. Now I can take this off. It's magnetized. And you can take a look at the head, a little bit close up. It's actually a LED, color shifting. Just, chill out and take a look at the shifting colors. Now, originally I magnetized the head so that I could take it off turn the light on and place it back on so that I could have the color shifting eyes. I almost wasn't going to do the color shifting eyes, and I said, "Oh, the hell with it." And I stripped down a LED, not completely, but just the outer casing, the plastic fake candlelight. I took all that extra stuff off and left just the base that held the switch and the battery and the light. And I built the head around it. After building the head and fleshing it out with all the little hairy bits and eyes and mandible-y things, I thought to myself, I kind of don't like it. It's not as scary or as mean as I would like it to be. So, what I ended up doing, especially since this is magnetized, was I created something else to go in this area. And what will go better with a giant, mean, nasty spider body than turning it into a giant, mean, nasty Drider? That is my Drider torso. Now, in the campaign world that I'm creating, the Drow and the Dark Elves have an alternate history custom to my campaign setting. Driders are actually not going to be pretty little female torsos on nasty spider bodies. They're going to be humanoid torsos that reflect their spider nature on a spider body. Because, let's face it, it just looks weird having, these are natural, and I have flowing hair, and so pretty, and everything else is just ugly and nasty. It's just odd. This way, everything is nice and ugly and nasty and fearsome. So let's take a little look around with this Mega Spider now being transformed to a Mega Drider. It's gonna get shaky because I'm picking up the camera by hand, but wow. So, Mega Spider now turned into Mega Drider. And you can see by the HeroClix for scale, it is a huge monstrosity. Just dancing, dancing, dancing. I'm a dancing machine. Watch me get down. Watch me get. I'm going to grab you. Anyways, that's the Mega Drider. Well, there. Let's drop that. This is the Mega Drider. Got to go up in the air to sort of get it all in shot. That's how the Drider looks. We'll remove the Drider side, throw the spider head back on, and that's it as a Mega Spider. So in the Craft War, I guess I'm entering a Mega Drider / Mega Spider, since it could be, easily transformed. Now, we can remove the little HeroClix, remove the spider, so that we can get a better look at this base. A lot of work was put into this base. Just give you a quick high view with nothing on it. Fly around it. I got my little, I guess we'll call them Easter eggs. But the little skeletal bodies hidden within the webs. Now, what I did originally was I made some texture paste of a brown color. And I spread that in areas, and over that I made some flocking paste and just flocked it out. Then I proceeded to decorate the entire base with these soft, fuzzy webs. I mean, not all of them are soft. I hardened quite a bit of them. Threw some of those webs on the webbed victims. I made the webbed victims individually. I assembled them, as shown in an earlier video. And then once assembled and everything dried and secured, I mean, these are... Do I want to hit it with my hand? I mean, at the expense of my own suffering, showing you how hard these things are. I counted before. I think I have like 55, 56 individual web victims in this thing. So that in and of itself was a lot of work. I have, just look at all these eggs. I didn't mold any of them. I created every egg by hand, one by one. See if we can get a closer look at some of these. And yeah, I guess that's it. So I got Pydo. Get that tail Pydo back. Certain way of sitting it so it doesn't interfere with all the eggs. It's more like guarding its nest. So that's the mega spider. I gotta zoom up. That's the problem. And that's the mega drider. I'll take a few still pics to share with you guys. I hope you liked the finished product. I hope you enjoyed the progress videos leading up to this finished product. I hope that you can follow these videos and build one of your own. If not, I'm probably going to be putting the spider/drider up on eBay. And as of right now, the base is already spoken for. So I apologize on that. If anybody expresses any desire to get any bases like that, I'll go through a process and I'll make another one. So always remember to keep cool, get your craft on. Peace.